Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just gonna go pick my size, and then after that I'm gonna choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back, so I'm just gonna get it as it is. I'm gonna click add to cart, view cart, and this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout, you fill in all your information, and then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to talk about Liverpool Football Club. My club, you get me. We're here to talk about LFC. We're going to discuss the stuff that Mallister said. We're going to discuss all sorts of different things, just purely Liverpool related. And there is no panel on this show. It's just me and you guys. And, you know, as this is something that I haven't really done in a while, where it's just me speaking to you guys and having this conversation. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all supporting your the channel. I appreciate you all being here. Get me fresh trim, Husam as well. We are out here. Love for the love, my people. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for being a part of the growth of this channel. We have hit 68K. The road to 69K continues before getting, inshallah, to 70K and then starting the road to the 75K. Now, big up to all of you. Please like the video. Please subscribe, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, OK Jersey. I'm wearing this jacket from OK Jersey. You get me? Don't forget to check out our sponsor, OK Jersey, and use code Husam for 8% off. There's jackets, windbreakers, and hoodies as well. So there's winter stuff that are available. So yeah, big up to you guys, man. So hope you guys are all well. Hope you guys are all good. I'm pretty sure we all saw the Mallister quotes. I'm pretty sure we all saw the quotes when it comes to the transfers, to the Wharton stuff, to the stuff with Ordonez, to the stuff with the center backs, to all these things. So big up, man. Big up to all of you. Look, first of all, I just want to address, first of all, Liverpool Football Club before I get to the transfer side of things. You know, yesterday I brought up the tactics board, and, you know, Jamie and the boys kind of like pointed out how accurate this is, unfortunately for us. So I'm just bring out the tactics board again to sort of have a discussion around Liverpool tactics first before we get to the transfers and how we can save ourselves in the transfer window, because I think it's very important to address everything that's happening wrong at Liverpool Football Club as well. So, you know, here's my thing. Here's my thing with this whole tactical stuff. Let me just refresh so this ad goes. So this is everything wrong with Liverpool Football Club. This is the formation that we started the game in. Of course, this is the formation on paper. This is the formation. Now, I just want to speak a little bit from a tactical perspective, which is sorry guys, I just got a message. 1 second. So, as I was saying, apologies, just back to the football conversation. So anyway, this is how Liverpool set up in the last game against Leeds. This is how Liverpool Football Club set up in the last game against Leeds. And, you know, this is the tactics and the formation on paper. Liverpool on paper set up this way. Now, I just want to address the issues, because we went from a team where this entirety of this area, this whole area is empty, to going to a team that the whole area is congested. And yesterday someone commented on one of my videos and he's like, Husam, you can't have it both ways. Actually, I can have it both ways, because we went from one extreme to the other. So we are being very inconsistent with the way that we set up, to the level where it's like, okay, why do I have to do one thing or the other? Meaning, the problem at the start of the season, if you guys remember, let me just remove Frimpong. Let me remove this OCD. Let me just remove Jones as well because he wasn't there. Let me just do this. And let me just basically, you can keep Ekitike. Let me tell you the issue that we used to have at the start of the season, which is, where's Gakpo? Where's Gakpo? Where's Gakpo? Where's Gakpo? So we don't have a Gakpo card. We're going to make this a Gakpo card by making it bigger, and then number 14, and then Gakpo, boom. So the issue that we used to have at the start of the season, because Wirtz was dropped a lot of the time, is what used to happen is Liverpool's positioning on the football pitch. I want to describe positioning before looking at like actual just structure and tactics and all this. So the problem that used to happen is this. Gravenberch used to be here. Mallister used to be here. Szoboszlai used to be in this area. So what used to happen is basically, essentially, on counterattacks, Liverpool Football Club got absolutely abused in this area. So this area of the pitch was the danger area. I'm using red because it's the dangerous area. So the way that we started off this season, was a way in which we were so offensive to the level where Gravenberch was a DM with a license to roam forward, where Mallister was roaming forward, where Szoboszlai was roaming forward, and almost to the level where Bradley, of course, was inverting and Robertson was inverting. So it's like, this is probably a more accurate depiction, basically, because Robertson would be an inverted player, you know, and this is probably a more accurate depiction of stuff because Bradley and where's Kerkez? Here's Kerkez. Because Bradley and Kerkez were closer to goal than Mo and Gakpo were. So we were in a position where the entirety of the midfield was basically left wide open. How does Arne Slot's genius self combat this? How does he combat this? He combats this by going to completely the polar opposite, the exact opposite of what we did before. Meaning, what Arne Slot did to combat this is this formation. He went so polar opposite to the level where it's like actually laughable, essentially. So I'll tell you what I mean now. So his solution is this. This is Arne Slot's solution. So we went from a midfield that was empty over here, which left us susceptible to counterattacks, to a midfield that is completely congested. Because this is what happens on the football pitch. This is very important to speak about. Bradley is asked to invert. Frimpong holds the width. Gravenberch has the license to roam forward. Jones, when carrying the ball, is in this area. Wirtz, because he's naturally number 10, will come to these areas. Szoboszlai anyway occupies this space on the football pitch. Ekitike is a false 9 type of striker, so he'll drop back. So we have an area of the football pitch where like there is always 5 or 6 players in the same exact position out there on the football pitch. 5 or 6 players, all exactly in the same amount of position on the football pitch. This is why most of our chances comes from Frimpong going like, you know, F it, I'm Jeremy Frimpong, I'm quick, and I'm going to do this. And then eventually Ekitike will make the run, Szoboszlai, blah, 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 and Frimpong ends up creating a chance. Now, this is not sustainable because if you come up against a left back that is quick, you come up against a left back that is pacey, you come up against a left back that has a lot of pace, this doesn't work. And then you're left in a position where you're going like, okay, shit, what's the action solution to this problem? And this is why, for me, I'm looking at it from the perspective of we don't have to solve a problem by going so much to the extreme. Now, there's a guy who messaged me. I banned him from the channel because he disrespected me personally, and he disrespected me as well on my Snapchat, and he disrespected me in the comment section. My personal solution is the following. Now, I think someone has to be dropped. In this case, I'm dropping Gravenberch. I'm keeping Szoboszlai. I'm keeping Florian Wirtz. I am putting natural wingers out there. Now, I know Cody Gakpo isn't really a fan favorite. You get me? I'm putting Gakpo and Chiesa. What this formation allows us to do is we now have proper width. Meaning, this area of the pitch, I'm going to make it green because it's a lot better. This area of the pitch and this area of the pitch finally are becoming areas of the pitch where chances are created. Because Cody Gakpo is on the wing. Let me bring Kerkez in. Cody Gakpo is on the wing with Kerkez being an overlapping option. Wirtz, because he's a natural number 10, will be in this area right here. Jones, of course, will occupy the correct areas. And Federico Chiesa, as a forward line player who's experienced, will be in these areas. So will Frimpong. Now, when the ball is on this side, it's the same thing. Gakpo is cutting in. Wirtz will occupy this area. Ekitike will occupy this area. So it gives us a chance to create more and more moments and opportunities in terms of the way that we attack. Now, Frimpong is very quick. Kerkez is athletic and quick as well. So if we get counterattack, if we lose the ball in this area and the opponent basically plays a diagonal towards here or plays the diagonal towards these areas, because we've got Jones, because we've got Szoboszlai, because we've got Frimpong, Federico Chiesa and Cody Gakpo who all track back, we will be able to recover our shape quicker. And this for me is one of the things when I'm talking about Arne Slot's tactics and his style, we have dropped in all statistical categories in the English Premier League. We have dropped in every single statistical category. Now, let me show you the statistical categories that we've dropped in, because this is important as well to look at in terms of like, where have we dropped to? Now, I'm going to go to stats. I'm going to unshare the tactics board here real quick. I'm going to show you guys the stats quickly. By the way, guys, already 200 people in here. I appreciate you. We're going to come to the transfers element in a bit. Now, let me just go to the team statistics compared to the beginning of the season. Let me actually keep it zoomed in so you guys can see the numbers properly. Now, forget the FOTMOB rating. Liverpool are now 7th in the league in goals per match, which is way lower than what we're used to. Liverpool are 10th in goals conceded per match. But Liverpool have the highest possession. Liverpool have more possession than a Pep Guardiola side. Liverpool have more possession than a Chelsea side. Liverpool have more possession than an Arsenal side. And then you go here. This is where you actually get to learn about what your team is doing offensively. 8th in the league in XG. 9th in the league on shots on target per match. 7th in the league in big chances. 5th in the league in big chances missed. Passes, of course. Van Dijk and Konate are passing to each other 100 times. 15th in the league in accurate long balls per match. 6th in the league in accurate crosses per match. 3rd in the league in touches in the opposition box. 8th in the league in corners. And this, of course, defensively is just the horrendous stats that we all know, of course, we are susceptible to. What do all these stats and everything I just showed on the tactics board mean? It means, and this relates to the transfer stuff that I'm going to speak about now. If Liverpool Football Club do not change the way that we set up, and we do not change the way that we approach games, and we do not change our style, and we do not change our tactics, and we don't change the way that we are looked at, then it doesn't matter who Liverpool sign. Because let's do the hypothetical. Okay? I'm going to do the hypothetical right now for you guys. Let's do the hypothetical. Let's remove all this. I'm going to go back to the old formation, right? I'm going to go back to the old formation. So bring Gravenberch in here. Wirtz. Remove Gakpo. Remove Chiesa. Give me Bradley. Where's Bradley? Where's Bradley? Where's Bradley? Where's Bradley? And here's Bradley. Okay. Let's say you guys' dream comes true. Let's say that you guys' dream comes true. And we sign Adam Wharton, who's someone that we've spoken about a lot. Let's say over here we get Wharton. Okay. And here we go. I'm making bigger. Okay, too big. And we get, let's say, just for the sake of argument, Bradley Barcola. So let's say Liverpool get Wharton and Barcola in the January window, and we sign Ordonez or any random center backs. So now with this formation, and I need you guys' help in the chat. 220 people in the building. I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe. Tell me right now, which midfielder leaves the team? Which midfielder leaves the team when Wharton is signed? I've got Jones, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai. Which one of these three is dropped? One word answer in the chat, please. One word answer in the chat. Who gets dropped for Adam Wharton? Don't tell me we're gonna rotate and blah blah blah. Don't give me the sit on the fence ass answers that Callum does all the time. Give me an answer right now. Out of Szoboszlai, Jones, and Gravenberch, who gets dropped for Adam Wharton? People are saying Jones. Great. I'm gonna take off Jones. I'm gonna put Adam Wharton. Out of Ekitike, Wirtz, and Frimpong, who gets dropped for Bradley Barcola? One word answers again in the chat, please. Out of Wirtz, Ekitike, and Frimpong, who gets dropped for Bradley Barcola? Who gets dropped? Frimpong, Gakpo, Wirtz, Frimpong, Primi, Frimpong, Bradley, Frimpong. Okay, most people saying Frimpong, so I'm gonna get Frimpong. If Liverpool sign who we should sign in January, like if we get the dream signings, this is gonna be the Liverpool team. Now tell me what exactly changes, because this you see it's very important for me to point this out even on the tactics board. What exactly changes? I took off my best passer anyway off the ball in Curtis Jones. I took off anyway my best passer of the football in Curtis Jones. He is now on the bench, and I replaced him with a very good passer in Adam Wharton. I took off my only wide player who is a threat in Frimpong, and I replaced him with Barcola. Okay, now what? Stylistically, from a stylistic perspective, I am still asking Bradley Barcola to do a moment of madness. I'm still asking Bradley Barcola in this area to basically get past 2-3 players and have the ball in this position and try to do something, which is exactly what I'm asking Frimpong to do right now. What am I asking Wharton? Dictate tempo. Curtis Jones does that anyway. Which is why this brings me back. This current issue that we have at Liverpool Football Club right now, and this is something that I've been trying to explain to you guys for the longest, is not a personnel issue. It is not a personnel issue. It is not a matter of who plays here and who plays there. It is a matter of formations and tactics and the way that the team lines up. Meaning, in the English Premier League, who are the two teams that are above everyone else? Manchester City, Arsenal. Do they have width? Yes, they do. Do they have wingers? Yes, they do. As a matter of fact, City are looking at signing a new winger, literally, in a month, in a week, in a day, in 2 days. I don't know when it will be announced, but they're looking at signing a wing. Arsenal, Saka, Madueke, Martinelli, Trossard. Whether you rate them or you don't rate them, they are all wingers. They are all players who are naturally on the wing. They are naturally players who play in that area. They are naturally players who control that area. Liverpool Football Club are putting number 10s and fullbacks on the wing. Why? Because my right winger doesn't track back. That's everything wrong with this formation. That's everything wrong with this tactics. I limit myself to my creativity being Frimpong say it. F it. I'm Jeremy Frimpong. I'm quicker than everyone else. I'm just going to get past you and cross it in. Let's go. I am going to get past you and cross it in. That is basically what we're limiting the creativity to. Or Ekitike dropping deep and creating for someone and creating for himself. Or Florian Wirtz finding a through ball in behind. I am having such limited creativity to the level where it's insane. Now, is this leading to Liverpool keeping more clean sheets or being more defensively sound? No. Because I've conceded goals against Sunderland. I've conceded goals against Leeds. I've conceded goals against everyone except Inter Milan in this run. Of course, the last game ended 0-0. I'm talking about the Leeds game, the 3-3 game, basically. So ever since this formation change, Liverpool have conceded to Wolves, conceded to Spurs, conceded to Sunderland, and conceded to Leeds. At what point in time are we going to take a step back and point the finger at what's actually happening wrong at Liverpool Football Club right now? Which is not just the tactics, not just the formation, not just the way that we're lining up. What's happening wrong at Liverpool Football Club is the instructions and what the players are being asked to do. Curtis Jones is anyway the DM that dictates tempo for this Liverpool side. I'm simply saying, let me get a much better version in Adam Wharton, who I agree is levels above Curtis Jones, but it's the same profile of player, and play him there. Let me remove my winger and put Bradley Barcola. Okay, what's changed? Has anything changed from an idea perspective? Am I bringing new ideas to the team? Am I bringing something different? Am I bringing a new concept to the side? Am I doing something that is really, really different? Why can't we see the background properly? Am I doing something that's really like different, like a lot? Am I making a positive impact on this team? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I still have the dictator of tempo and the defensive guy in Ryan Gravenberch. And I've still got my right winger / left winger, whichever one you want to drop, in Bradley Barcola. His creativity being, I'm going to dribble past 2, 3, 4, 5 players to try to create something. We signed Florian Wirtz to be the creative machine. Meaning, Florian Wirtz is not a right back, guys. Before anyone tries to say some stupid shit, we know Florian Wirtz is not a right back. You guys are correct. Florian Wirtz is not a right back. But we signed him to replace the playmaking and creativity of our right back. Meaning, I brought Florian Wirtz to this team so he can switch up on the playmaking abilities that Trent had. So now, instead of Trent being my playmaker, Wirtz is supposed to be my playmaker. I will ask you all a question. Whether you think Florian Wirtz is good or not, whether you are a rival who wants to banter, whether you think Wirtz is a flop, whether you think Wirtz is a success, all this doesn't matter. I'm going to ask you a crystal clear question. Put number 1 in the chat if you think that Florian Wirtz has not been platformed to succeed. Put the number 1 in the chat if you think Florian Wirtz has not been platformed to succeed by the team. This is very important. This is very important. You guys know when I do these solo shows, I'm very interactive with the chat because I like to ask questions, because I like to explain myself in a certain way where I'm not just doing monologues and it's very, monotone. No, Habibi, we have to have a conversation. Have I put Florian Wirtz in a position to go like cook Florian? I think we haven't platformed Florian Wirtz to succeed at all. I'm going to get to slots man management, which is a completely separate issue. Big up to Judge Mo for the raid. Big up to everyone who just joined us from Judge Mo. Guys, please like the video on your way in. Please subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Everyone on your way in, please like the video and subscribe right here, right now. Wharton will cost 100 million. You think LFC will spend? Yes, in the summer, but not in January. In the summer, but not in January. We are the new Daddy Come Save Me with Money FC. Like, sub, chat, please. Everyone right now, please like the video and subscribe because it helps the algorithm grow. I'm here for you guys, just by myself, no panel, nothing. You can ask me any questions you want. You can get involved in the conversation. Let's just get to 100 likes, please. So close the live chat, like the video, keep getting stuck in the chat, keep getting involved. And thank you guys for the support. I'm honestly humbled. The month of December was a horrendous month from every perspective. So I appreciate you guys being here and supporting me. Now, I'm taking my number 10 and I'm putting him left wing. And I'm saying create. So I'm also asking Florian Wirtz to dribble past 2 to 3 players to create something. I'm asking Florian Wirtz, even on the wing, to get past 2 to 3 players to create something. So basically, Liverpool's creativity is individual brilliance, pace. That's it. Do we have any triangles? Do we have any moment? Like, I don't want to keep bringing up the tactics board, but this is important. Do you see this on the pitch? I'm going to show you a move right now. By the way, none of us have to be UEFA B coaching license or anything. I'm going to show you a very basic move. Do you see this on the pitch? Frimpong here. Soboslai comes to this area. Ekitike drops to this area. Bradley over. Do you even see something like this on the pitch where Frimpong has the ball and he has 2 to 3 passing options? Answer me in the chat. I told you guys on the solo shows, I'm very interactive. We read out all comments. Do you see even something as basic as this? This is something so basic. All 521 of you in the chat, after liking and subscribing, can show it to Arnislo. Just a very basic triangle. What does that triangle mean? The triangle means the following. When Frimpong has the ball in this area, let me just explain to the chat what the triangle means. Maybe, you know, they kind of maybe just don't understand my point, or maybe I'm not explaining it well, or whatever. I blame myself. So what this means is, sorry, let me just remove it and use the straight line one. Where's the straight line? Here's the straight line one. What this triangle means is triangle here, okay, here. I'm going to draw another triangle, and here. This is the triangle. Very basic mathematics. The triangle means Frimpong has passing options. Does Jeremy Frimpong, when he has the ball over here, have any passing options of the sort? Is the fullback making the overlapping run? Is the number 10 dropping to him to collect the ball? Is the number 9 being an option for him to pass the ball to? The answer to all these questions is no. You want to know where their positions is on the pitch with slot ball? I'm going to show you how it looks with slot ball. Now, let's remove the lines that we drew that we wish we had on the football pitch. Let me show you how it looks with slot ball. So Frimpong has the ball over here. Bradley's inverted anyway. Szoboszlai is over here. Gravenberch has the license to roam forward. Wirtz is somewhere over here isolated by himself. Kerkez is inverting. This is usually how the team looks when Frimpong has the ball over here. This is how the team looks. So how on earth am I supposed to create chances from here? Frimpong going like, oh guys, I'm very quick. I'm going to dribble over here and then I'm going to cross it in. And this is what I mean by it's not sustainable. We said Arsenal aren't sustainable at the start of the season because they're scoring set pieces. We don't even score set pieces. We don't ever have sustainable attacks. We don't do nothing that is sustainably I can do over and over and over again. Put 1 in the chat if you're not confident facing Fulham. Forget Arsenal. Forget Arsenal away at the Emirates. Fulham. Fulham Football Club. Craven Cottage. Put 1 in the chat if you're not confident for tomorrow. If you're confident for tomorrow, put 2. If you're not confident, put 1. Sister Oz, Ekitike, Tyler, Manish, Skull, Hugo's fan, Ray, Kedu, Yoko, JC. Ray is confident, fair enough. Yasser, you're a Chelsea fan, it doesn't count. Sarpong, Firas, Register Cab United fan, doesn't count. Craig, Hugo's fan, Mickey. Did you guys deep the statement I just made? Everyone, I want you to just think. What did Husam just say? Are you confident for Fulham Football Club? And the question now becomes, is this how low we've sunk as an institution? Is this how low we've sunk as an institution where I'm not confident taking on Fulham Football Club? Fulham. Nothing special. Jimenez is 38 years old. Harry Wilson is our reject. Random Brazilian kid on the wing called Kevin. Bunch of rejects from bunch of Premier League teams. Iwobi, Arsenal reject. Nothing special. Actually, Iwobi and Bassi are at AFCON and I'm still not confident. And this is the problem. Did you guys see McAllister's quotes? Did you guys see McAllister's quotes? McAllister's quotes are very damning, are very scary. McAllister is slot out. McAllister is slot out. Salah is slot out. Van Dijk is slot out. Gravenberch is slot out. I can tell the players on the pitch that don't even believe in what the manager is asking them to do. I always point out Manchester City away is the moment, and I stick by that because that's when the team for me gave up on this manager. We beat Aston Villa. We beat Real Madrid playing a certain style, and then all of a sudden, Slot is like, let's go high press Manchester City. I'm sorry, Habibi, are you okay in the head? Are you okay? Are you okay here? You asked us to go away to Manchester City and high press them? Are you mad? You want to high press the best possession team in the Premier League for the last 10 years under Pep Guardiola? You want a high press with the players that we got? And then all of a sudden, City build up their confidence. City build up momentum. Doku feels confident about himself. Their forwards feel confident. Their midfielders feel confident. Boom, 1-0. Boom, 2-0. Boom, 3-0. And all of a sudden, all these Liverpool players are looking like shit. And this is exactly why Liverpool Football Club are entering dangerous territory. Guys, I just want to make something clear. I just want to make something very clear, yeah? I just want to make something clear. Liverpool Football Club absolutely suck right now. Liverpool Football Club absolutely suck right now. There is no ifs about it. There is no maybes about it. And the main culprit is Arne Slot. Because he's making Liverpool fans think differently about the transfer window. He's making Liverpool fans feel differently about the way that we play. He's making Liverpool fans feel different about the way that we are. Now, let me give you the Mallister quotes and watch how scary this is, yeah? Listen, there is just a couple of quotes, nothing crazy. Mallister on how he has struggled to maintain momentum this season. Many things changed, as I said. New players came in to replace those who left. We changed too many things, but I prefer to keep it to myself. This is where it gets scary. Personally, without the team, I am nothing. And I feel like we all need to get better and think about the guy next to me and become a better team, and that will help us raise our level. For me, it's quite clear. But in terms of the goals, the Champions League is there, and we'll definitely fight for that one because it will be very nice. And the FA Cup, which is a really important cup for English teams. We are still there. We're going to play soon. That's another goal for us. When you play for Liverpool, you always have to fight for everything. Yes, my guy, Alexis McAllister. Now, this is where it gets scary. Listen to this. There are not many chances of Liverpool retaining the title. I hate to say it, but it is quite clear. Arsenal is in a really good moment. City is quite close, but we are not close in terms of performances or results. And so I do not see us becoming champions again. It hurts because this should be a moment when we are enjoying the Premier League, which we won, and we should be in a much better place than we are. So it hurts. Many things have changed from last season, and it is not ideal. But this is the situation we are in, and we have to face it and keep working to get better. The players are indirectly basically saying that I hate all the changes that Arne has made to the team this season. They're indirectly telling you all, I'm hating every single moment of this. I showed you with the tactics board. I showed you statistically. I'm explaining it to you via eye test. Guys, 520 people in the chat. And we can't point a triangle that Liverpool made against Leeds. I cannot point out at one moment where Szoboszlai drops. Frimpong gets the ball, passes it to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai finds Bradley on the overlap, and Bradley crosses it. That's it. Deep what I just said? Wallahi, I'm not asking for tiki-taka. Wallahi, I'm not asking for a Guardiola ball or Arteta ball or De Zerbi ball or club ball. I'm not asking. Deep what I just said. Listen to what I just said, please. I didn't have a single moment where Frimpong had the ball, Szoboszlai dropped, and then Szoboszlai passed to Bradley on the overlap. That's it. 3 passes that would have made us create a chance. I'm going to show it on the tactics board how pathetic it is what I'm asking for. Let me show you how pathetic it is what I'm asking for. Okay? Let me show you how pathetic it is what I'm asking for. All game against Leeds, I didn't even have a moment where this happened. Frimpong passes to Szoboszlai, and Szoboszlai finds Bradley on the overlap. That's it. This is I'm talking most basic football that people in the chat can coach random kids to do. That's it. All I want is just Frimpong pass the ball to Szoboszlai in this area. Szoboszlai then finds the marauding Bradley, and then Bradley crosses it to Ekitike. I'm talking about the most basic football that we are not watching. If I promise you right now, if I load up Jordanian league goals, you will see goals created by moments like this. We are not all, none of us are football coaches. None of us are UEFA B coach license. Oh my God, look at me. I'm Don Husam with a UEFA. That's not us. Neither are any of you in the chat. But guess what? We watch football. We consume football. We understand football. How did Arsenal score? How did Arsenal score the goal against Bournemouth today? Some of you guys will go like you're glazing. Some of you guys are hurting because I'm bringing up Arsenal. Good. Feel hurt. Get hurt. You don't know why? You don't know why you should get hurt? Because it shows you how dead we are. That's why you should feel hurt. Let me show you how to execute the most basic bitch triangle that literally allows Arsenal to win the game. Yeah? Let me show you how to execute the most basic bitch triangle. Watch this. This triangle that I'm about to show you Arsenal scored, AFIS official can coach. Skull can coach. William can coach. Akia can coach. Boston Gunner can coach. Tariq can coach. Firas can. If I put Firas on the touchline, he can coach Liverpool to do this. I'm going to show you the most basic bitch goal in the entirety of the Premier League, but it's basic bitch to us. To Arsenal, it's something that they do consistently because they are a well-coached side. Timber has the ball, which is where I described the fucking right back is. So Timber has the ball in this area. Watch. Nothing crazy, by the way. So Timber has the ball. Positioning-wise, their striker is in the penalty box. Their winger is on the right-hand side. Their number 10 is exactly where I said Szoboszlai, which I believe it should be Wirtz, is. So now the right back passes it to who? To the number 10. The number 10 now gets the ball. Look at how basic this pass is, but it unlocks the whole situation. Odegaard gets the ball here. Whether you think Wirtz is a flop or not, do not try to convince me that Wirtz cannot make this pass right here. Wirtz plays the pass in behind. See? Done. We couldn't do this. You see what I just showed you? 10 seconds of passing action that Mikel Arteta did. We cannot do this once against Leeds. Just one time. One time. And then after that, as soon as Saka gets the ball, now you have the options in the penalty box. Which for us, even if it's Ekitike or here you go. Now Saka gets the ball in this area. Look, I've got the left winger running on the far post. I've got the striker with the centre backs. And I've got a midfielder making the run into the penalty box. This is such a basic goal that legitimately any of the 600 people in the chat can coach. All I want is just Frimpong. So I'm Bradley, I'm the right back. I give the ball to the number 10. In my opinion, it should be Wirtz. Let's say even in slots formation, it's Szoboszlai. So I'm Bradley. I give the ball to Szoboszlai. I'm Szoboszlai. I look to my right. I see a fullback making a run. I find him, and then the fullback finds Ekitike 1-0. We haven't seen that once. Let's look at the goals that Liverpool have scored. Let's look at the goals that we have scored. Against Leeds, we did not score. So there is no goals to look at. There is no goals to look at. Against Wolves, Ekitike finds Wirtz in the position that Slot refuses to play him in, which is where? The middle. The first goal that Gravenberch scores, Frimpong decides to go like, F it. I'm Jeremy Frimpong. I'm quicker than all of you. And he gets past 3 players. The goals that we scored before the game before Wolverhampton Wanderers was the game against Spurs. The game against Spurs, the first goal we scores, Romero boots it into the face of Mallister, and then it rebounds, and Isak has an amazing finish. And the second goal is also a goal where Frimpong goes like, F it, I'm faster than all of you. I'm going to get past the fullback and cross it in. Is this a sustainable way to create attacks? Is this a sustainable way to make things happen? No. Which is why we are in the position why we're in. We are 4th in the league. You want to know why we're 4th in the league? Because we have individual brilliance players who even on a day where they are 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, will score you a goal or create you a moment. because Liverpool's starting 11 is so strong, you are going to beat teams, yani. You're going to beat the likes of Wolves. You're going to beat the likes of Brighton. And you're going to beat teams like this because it happens, because you've got individual brilliance players. So you're going to have moments here and moments there and blah, blah, blah. Just moments. Liverpool against Tottenham Hotspur had less XG 11v11, less XG 10v11, and less XG 9v11. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Against 11, you have more XG than me. When you having one less player, you have more XG than me. With 9 players, you also have more XG than me. What the hell? What the hell is happening at this football club? I am not even capable of creating a triangle. You guys saw the third goal I just showed you. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. It's fresh in your memories. It's a triangle. Timber, Odegaard, Saka, goal. Done. Triangle. Are you telling me Bradley is incapable of running? Frimpong is incapable of passing it to Wirtz? Wirtz is incapable of a through ball? Is that what we're saying? Are we looking at the Leeds fullback? Let me tell you the Leeds fullback that they had out there on the football. You'll never guess how amazing they were. The Leeds left back was Gudmundsson. The Leeds right back was James Justin. The right centre back was Bornau, and the left centre back was Stroik. We couldn't create 2 passes around Stroik and Bornau and James Justin, who played for Leicester 13 years ago, and Gudmundsson. We could not create a 2-pass triangle around them. Is that how disgraceful and pathetic we've become? We played defensive football against a 6'6" Wolves striker. And this leads me back to the point. Ya Habibi, bring Wharton. If we play these tactics, nothing will change. Ya Habibi, bring Barcola. If we play this tactics, nothing will change. Because all I'm simply doing is Barcola, dribble past 5 players and do something. If Edwards, Hughes, and FSG have anything about them, they sack Slot right now. Because he's not the man to lead us forward, and there's nothing that's going to change. At least with Stevie G, we will have vibes. We might not have tactics. Yes, we might win certain games 4-3 or 3-2, and we might have, games where we lose a 4-2 or we lose a 3-2. But guess what? At least we'll get some excitement going. At least he will motivate these players to run, to perform for Liverpool Football Club. He'll explain to them what wearing the shirt means. At least, at the bare minimum, we're going to get some entertainment. Liverpool watch-alongs now, I'm talking about cuisine. I'm talking about travel. I'm talking about flying. I'm talking about my favorite country to visit. I'm talking about my life plans. I'm talking about marriage. I'm talking about everything. And this is the issue. And this is the issue. We can't perform basics on the football pitch. Can't perform basics. This guy's really mad in the chat. You're finding mistakes in tactics which base on different things. He has a Polish name. He is in denial. If he switches on his TV right now to Lech Poznan play better football than us. Lech Poznan. By the way, you can have 3 at the back and have defensive football and still create chances. I'll use my national team. Jordan, in the competition that we just finished, the Arab Cup, averaged the least ball possession in the entirety of the competition, but created the most chances because they are well drilled how to counterattack. Very simple. Most basic football. I promise you, if Tad switches on Lech Poznan, he will be more entertained, and he knows it as well. He's just in denial because he wants to be accepted by the top Reds, because he has been brainwashed by channels. I don't even, you know something, 2026, I don't want to start beef with people. Khalas, I'm going to do me. But the 2 channels that keep brainwashing people, you will all mention them in the chat right now. I don't want to say their names. Brainwash because they get exclusive interviews and they get press conferences. I'll never get exclusives. Forget me. I'm just Husam from Jordan. I'm a nobody. Why doesn't Craig get exclusives? He's got 400k subs. We all know why. And this is the issue. We are not well coached. All I'm asking for is a triangle. If I load up right now, if I go new tab and I go Serbian League highlights, Serbian League, Slovakian League, Polish League, Jordanian League, you will see triangles. You will see link up play. You will see something happen that is sustainable to create attacks over and over and over again. We don't create anything sustainably. It is either individual brilliance or pace or something like this. Last season, we had games. Do you guys know there was a game under Jurgen Klopp where we had 7 XG in one game against Newcastle? Forget triangles. We created triangles and squares and rectangles. Jenny put up a comment earlier on. What's hypothetical? Yeah? I hate to say this, but my kids under 13 team create triangles. If I go to the Jordanian under 15s league, the right back will run in behind the right winger. The right winger will pass it to the 10, and then the 10 will find the right back. Basic football. Wallahi, 1 + 1 = 2. That's it. I'm not asking anything. By the way, I'm not asking anything crazy. I want you guys to understand this. Husam, as a football fan, I'm not asking for Liverpool to do anything wild. I'm not asking for Joga Bonito, Tiki-Taka, Diego Armando Maradona, Neymar, Ronaldinho. I'm not asking for any of this. I'm asking for basic stuff. One pass, through ball, cross. That's all I'm asking for. And we can't even do that. We can't even do that. And this is where we're at right now as Liverpool Football Club. Which is why signing Adam Wharton, I'm basically getting same exact profile as Curtis Jones, but 100 times better. And I'm getting same exact profile as Frimpong, but much better dribbler. That's it. Khalas. We paid 100 million British pound for Florian Wirtz, and he is out there looking like a shit version of Christian Eriksen. But Maho, this is not normal. Yani Salah was dropped, we still suck. Mallister was dropped, we still suck. Wirtz is dropped, we suck. Gakpo's injured, we suck. But under every single circumstance, the football stinks, and under every single circumstance, we're not winning. Yani the wins are not there. The performances are not there. Science, controlled experiment. Every single variable has changed and Liverpool still suck. So what's the point? So what's actually the point? Tell me, what's the point? Are we going to sit up here and lie to each other? Oh my God, it's because it's a transition season. If I said in August it's a transition season, you would have all laughed at me. If I said in August it's a transition season, you would have all laughed at me. You would have literally all laughed in my face. Anyone here who has watched the Arab Cup, put 1 in the chat if you believe that the Jordanian national football team is better coached than Liverpool. I'm talking about just football tactic basics. 1 + 1 = 2. Put 1 in the chat if you think the Jordanian team play better football than Arne Slot. If you've seen a goal or a highlight or a moment, just tell me, just put 1 in the chat if you've seen at least good football at least. See the ones? I am biased. I'm Jordanian. This guy ain't Jordanian. Manish ain't Jordanian. Waria ain't Jordanian. This Libyan ain't Jordanian. Not Jordanian, not Jordanian, not Jordanian, not Jordanian. Not Jordanian, not Jordanian. This guy wants the Jordanian national team to manage Liverpool Football Club. If I bring you highlights from the Jordanian national football team, where I've got 6 players in the Iraqi league and players in the Jordanian league and players in the Malaysian league, we look better. Because it's basic football. Basics. Basics. We don't even do the basics. We do nothing right. See, here you go. My local team is better coached than Liverpool. I don't think I think you're correct. I don't even know who your local team is, but you're correct. Ya Ammi, if I go to new tab right now and search Serbian League highlights, what do you want to do? Serbian League highlights? We can do Serbian League highlights. Partizan Belgrade, Red Star Belgrade. We will see better goals. We'll see better moments. If I were to watch Celtic versus Rangers, I'll see better moments. What are we doing here? Salah, Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak, Frimpong, Kerkez, Gakpo, Chiesa, Soboslai, McAllister. I can't even create anything. What is this? What is this? Sometimes I think to myself, we can't even like, we can't just do 2-3 passes in a row. We can't even do like 2-3 passes in a row. We can't even do 2 to 3 passes in a row. Like just do 2 passes that create a goal. We can't take set pieces. We can't take corners. We can't do just basic bitch shit. We can't. And this is where we're at now. This is where we're at.
Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Judah. Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for him to.
Remember, guys, we don't have Jacob Murphy as well. Keep this in mind. Jacob Murphy is not at Liverpool. This is why we cannot create chances. Yes, we spent 450 million, but what was missing? Jacob Murphy. We should have bought Isak with Jacob Murphy. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know, Jerry James and Barnes and others, maybe at the beginning they were thinking, this guy's just defending Mo because he loves Mo so much. I think everyone's realizing now that it's beyond just drop a player and shit will change. If I asked Liverpool fans who's been the worst player in the whole football club this season, 99% of you will say Alexis McAllister. He didn't play. We look like shit. Explain it. Explain it. Oh, McAllister has no legs. McAllister doesn't run anymore. McAllister cannot perform anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Hello. But the guy doesn't play. Why do we look like... Oh, Kerkez has been worse than him. Great. But did Kerkez play? Did Kerkez start against Leeds? No, he didn't. Why do we still look like shit? If I take Jerry James as my assistant and I take a random guy, if I bring William as my third assistant, me, Jerry James, and William. I don't even know who William is. I've never spoken to him. Me, Jerry James, and William. I promise you, we can come up with better ideas than what Slot is doing. No exaggeration. Jerry James played football at a much higher level than me. Me, I played football with my friends at school, you know, and competed on a national level, and that's it. I've consumed football for the last 20 years. Us three can do a better job than Arne Slot. Do we have the experience like him and the know-how? No. But guess what? We will come up with a better formula than Arne Slot will. At what point in time do we say, this is too much now? At what point in time? And the problem is, he believes the bullshit he says in the press conference. There's a reason why I don't watch the press conferences. I said it on the Civil War video. There's a reason why I don't watch the press conferences. Managers waffle. This guy's taking waffling to the next level. It's mad. Starting 11 against Arsenal. Can Liverpool win? Can Liverpool win? Guys, he thinks we can beat Arsenal away. Guys, we haven't even watched the Fulham game. Give me your prediction for Arsenal-Liverpool right now. Give me your prediction for Arsenal-Liverpool right now. I just want to gauge where you guys are at. Give me your prediction. 5-0 Arsenal is Liverpool Warriors prediction. 1-0 Liverpool, 4-1 loss, 3-1 loss. 2-0, 2-2 from a guy who is in a tight race with us, so he hopeful. 4-1 loss, Timmy. 3-0 loss, 4-0, 3-0 Jenny, 5-0 Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal, 3-1 Arsenal, 4-1 Arsenal. 3-0 Arsenal, 3-0 Arsenal, 2-0 Arsenal, 3-1 Arsenal. We are defeated even as a fan base. And even if we go 1-0 up away at Arsenal, I do not trust us to defend the set piece properly. They threw the set piece coach under the bus, by the way. Same way, if you guys remember, during the Rodgers era, where he threw all his assistants under the bus and we still sucked even after they all left. We're just wasting our time. We all know we're wasting our time as well. You guys know it deep down, right? Deep down, you all know we're wasting our time. And the quicker we get a new manager, the better. You guys know it, right? Like, does everyone feel this way? Like, everyone's just wasting their time? I was at the game against Leeds. I left in the 80th minute. Abdul, I'm proud of you for staying till the 80th minute. I'm proud of you. That confident. See, even my guy Tarmizi, he's saying it in Malaysian. I'm not confident. I'm actually proud of you for staying till the 80th minute. I'm legitimately proud of you for staying till the 80th minute. You are a hero. Big up to Abdul who says, Husam, we are absolutely shit, boring football. Yani, the results are shit, and the performances are shit, and the football is boring, and we get no entertainment, and we get no wins, and we aren't challenging for anything. We are out of the Carabao Cup. We are out of the Premier League title race. Champions League win, my ass. Everyone here knows my ass we're going to win the Champions League. Yani, with all due respect, you cannot create a chance against Wolves. You are not going to be able to beat the elite of the elite. You cannot beat Wolverhampton Wanderers, with all due respect to everyone. You cannot out-create Wolverhampton Wanderers. You are not gonna win the Champions League. Liverpool have sunk like the Titanic, and Slot's riding with the ocean gate to save the team. Yes, but this ends like the Titanic has sunk already. You wanna know the issue? The Titanic has sunk already, and we still have people believing that the captain will save the Titanic. Habibi, we sank already. If I told anyone in August we will be 15, how many points? Do you guys know how many points we're behind Arsenal? Watch this. I don't even know. Here you go. We are 15 points behind Arsenal on January 4th. We are 15 points behind Arsenal. Imagine if I sat here in August and told any of you we will be 15 points behind Arsenal. All of you would have said, Arsenal Glazer, twerking, this guy is negative for views, blah, blah, blah. Imagine if I said in August, guys will be 15 points behind Arsenal. Have no words. Big up to my guy, Joe. Thank you so much, Joe Cavalier. Been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're good. Slot uses people and treats them like crap. He has been exposed. Peters hasn't got the team fit. Briggs is used as a scapegoat. I agree with you. The set piece coach 100% got scapegoated and ran out the club like it's his fault. We're blaming the set piece coach when my right back, my right winger, and my 10 can't make 3 passes in a row that create me a chance. Jerry was in the chat earlier. He's played professional football. He'll tell you. Most basic pitch football, triangle. This is something that even competing nationally, I knew. Just competing across the UAE, competing in wherever, like just across the country, you know. Triangle. Pass to the 10, and then the 10 will pass to the right back, and the right back will cross it. 3 passes in a row. Done. Done. Football is depressing, you guys. It's depressing. You can't even put forth a highlights package for the Liverpool Leeds game. What's the highlights? Dominic Calvert-Lewin ruled out goal. Ekitike scuff shot. Van Dijk header. Done. 40-second highlights. If you want to include VAR checking Calvert-Lewin, that's a minute highlight. We had 2 great crosses and no one was in the box. Why? Positioning, coaching, tactics, style. We lack style. Also, one thing that I haven't even mentioned all stream an hour in is I think Arne Slot has actually managed this squad horribly. I don't think he's managed this squad well either. This is very important because man management is a huge part of football, which I think Arne Slot has absolutely shot a lot of these players' confidence. Out of topic, but your prediction versus Arsenal. Big up مشعل حبيبي الله يخليك. شكرا على السوبر chat. My prediction versus Arsenal. Let me get past Fulham first, but I'm predicting a loss away at the Emirates. Like, I'm predicting a loss. I just don't see a world in which we can even get a draw. I don't see a world in which we even get a respectable result or anything. I really don't. I'm sorry. No kidding. We need to forfeit that Arsenal game. Yeah, exactly. Just don't play it because you're just wasting our time. Just wasting our time, Hamid. Akhi, we're wasting our time. You'll be there on the Football Terrace comments and all this, like, oh, you know, we should back the team and back what? Give me something to back. That's why I don't even blame Anfield for not being loud. What's there to be loud about? The Ekitike scuff shot? My ass says shit, not losses. This doesn't even make sense, Ed. Even Ed is lost. That's how bad it is. He's making comments that don't even... Ed, what the fuck does this even mean? Some content creators still blame the players. Who's the content creators that are blaming the players? If you're talking about those 2 channels specifically that me and you, like, we know the 2 channels without mentioning any names, then it's crazy. Because I'm at a stage where I'm like, I can't even judge any of these players until I see them with a new manager. Until I see these players with a new manager, I can't judge any of the players. Yeah, but what does that mean, Ed, though? Why are you mentioning your ass and shitting? I don't get it. I'm at a stage now where I don't even judge anyone until we see them with a new manager. Guys, I'll be honest with you guys. First of all, thank you to everyone who sent in a super chat. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, man, you guys make this league, make this channel what it is with you guys' consistent love and support. So thank you guys so much. Please like the video and subscribe now. Thank you to everyone who supported us. Guys, I'm going to put big up to Sun Tzu, who said, if Salah wins AFCON, do you think he should stay at Liverpool? I think he should stay at Liverpool regardless. Because if anything, he's been vindicated. He's been vindicated, literally. Did you see Owen and McManaman begging for Salah to come back? Owen and McManaman were like, F this, I actually need him back. What's this ARS? I've never seen this before. Is this Argentinian? This is Argentinian peso. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. We're just wasting our time. So like and subscribe, chat. And Salah has been vindicated. Because Mallister is indirectly calling out slot 2. You know? Mallister is indirectly calling out slot 2. You're Argentinian and you watch Liverpool Football Club? Damn. You have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to watch Liverpool bullshit on the football pitch. My God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're better off watching Boca Juniors, River Plate, Argentinos Juniors. I even have a Boca Juniors shirt and a River Plate shirt. You know, I even got a Boca Juniors, you get me, windbreaker. Yeah, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're Argentinian and have to wake up that early to watch this shit that we put out. I apologize. I'm actually really sorry that you have to watch this shit football. I'm so sorry, brother. So sorry. So sorry. So anyway, guys, we suck. We have just described in every way, shape, or form why Liverpool suck. Why the formations suck. Why the style sucks. Why the tactics suck. In the words of Mike Das, it's Saturday and Liverpool still suck. I legitimately can't like back us to even beat Fulham tomorrow. Like I actually can't. I don't feel confident coming up against Fulham. Like I actually don't feel confident coming up against like Fulham, bro. You know? Big up Tarmizi. In Malaysia, his kickoff is like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. It's like the guy, there's someone in Argentina awake at 7 a.m. and there's someone in Malaysia awake at 1 a.m. watching this shit right here. I'm so sorry that you guys stayed up or woke up really early to watch Liverpool versus Leeds. I apologize. I apologize. You know? We are at a stage where before I make judgments on the players, I need a new manager in. At least with a new, with even with an interim, at least I can judge who's actually shit and who's actually good on this side. Then I can make a full-on conclusion. As things stand with the current tactics of the team, with the current style, with the current way that we play, I cannot judge a single player. I cannot tell you who's legitimately shit right now. I actually cannot tell you who is actually shit in this team and who's actually good. I actually cannot tell you who's actually good and who's actually shit. You know? I actually can't. I actually can't. That's the sad part. I actually can't tell you who's shit and who's good in this team. I wish I could, but I can't. Because nothing I'm seeing gives me the capability to understand who actually is really bad in this team and who isn't. I'm in a position where I just don't understand. We can't score set pieces. We can't defend set pieces. We do nothing right, man. We do nothing right. And it's sad. And it's sad because a lot of these players I actually really like. A lot of these players I rate. I don't dislike the players. I like the players. I like the team. طب nevermore, حبيبي. Mallister didn't play against Leeds. What changed? You explain me. You explain. You explain. Mallister didn't play against Leeds. Salah is at AFCON and Konate didn't do anything wrong. What changed? This team is not a possession team. This team is a counter-attack team or a team that controls games by attacking football. We have to create our own identity. The problem is Slot lost to PSG and then lost his head. From the PSG game, he completely lost his head and he completely sold out his identity. We cannot imitate PSG. We don't have Vitinha. We don't have João Neves. We don't have these players. We don't have wingers like they do. We don't even forget Barcola. Forget Desiree Doué. We don't even have someone like a Kang Lee in. We don't. We are trying our best to do some shit that we're not good at. I know me. I can go to the gym and I can lift. I can do YouTube. I cannot run a marathon. I would need work for the next, no exaggeration, year in order to be able to run one marathon. I cannot run a marathon. I can't. I'd need to run for the next year consistently every single day to be able to run a marathon. It's not my strength. Same. I'm sick of PSG as well because Slot always uses it as a reference point, like as if we're supposed to copy them. We don't even have similar players. We don't even have similar. We got nothing similar to PSG. We got nothing similar to PSG. We don't. Nothing that we do right now is similar to PSG. We don't have similar personnel. We don't have similar players. Slot is the problem, but you must address the players' lack of care and intensity. Who's creating that lack of intensity? Who's creating that lack of care? Who's supposed to motivate the players? Okay, I will address the players' lack of care and intensity. I'm going to say it now. Guys, the players don't care and they're not intense. Okay, now what's the solution? Sell all 11 players? It's not going to happen. By definition, I can't sell 11 players. What, you want me to sell even the new players that we bought? Why is Wirtz not intense? Why is Kerkez not intense? They're supposed to be high as hell intensity. They're trying to win over the fans. They're at a new football club. They're trying to prove themselves. Why ain't they intense? Why ain't they intense? We can't even get like a 3-2 win anymore that's dramatic. We don't even have the drama anymore. Like, at least we had that drama at the beginning of the season. We don't even have that anymore. It's just a horror show. It's just a horror show right now. There is no drama. There is no comedy. No, there's a lot of comedy. Our defending is comedy. Exactly. The lack of care and intensity all goes back to the manager. Thank you. Because his man management has been shit. Prime example, combinations. Wirtz works well with Kerkez. Let me start Wirtz with Robertson. And then let me bring Gakpo on with Kerkez, who have shit chemistry. So what's the point, Arnie? As a matter of fact, I take it a step further. Against Leeds at home, why take off Wirtz to begin with? Wirtz is having a bad game, we all agree. But guess what? Wirtz is capable of having a through ball or a cross or a shot or a moment that might get me something in the game. Why take off Wirtz to begin with? Why not bring Rio Gomoa earlier? Why take off Frimpong? Why not keep Frimpong on the pitch with a right winger? Since we're playing Leeds without Calvert-Lewin, why not make that risky substitution that makes us more offensive at least? They had the most dangerous chance in the game, but they were offside because of Calvert-Lewin foot. Against an intelligent, because this is where, like, you know, this is where, like, I get pissed off when people go like, yeah, but we can win the Champions League. Calvert-Lewin was offside by a foot. By a foot. You think intelligent strikers in the Champions League won't catch us out? You think intelligent strikers, intelligent wingers in the Champions League won't catch us out? He was offside by 1 foot against Leeds at home. We can't dominate Leeds and Wolves at home, and you want me to say we're going to win the UCL? Are you mad? Guys, let's make a Wolves PSG combined 11. Let's make a Leeds Bayern Munich combined 11. Let's make a Sunderland Real Madrid combined 11. What? What are we doing? Like, actually, what are we doing? I can't even beat these teams with just just purely basic football. And you think that we're gonna, by the way, Barca would tear us apart, PSG would tear us apart, Bayern Munich would tear us apart. These 3 teams I don't want to face under any circumstances. Lamine Yamal against Robertson or Kerkez. Yeah, habibi. Wow. I feel so excited. I'm so turned up. Yay. Lamine Yamal against Kerkez and Robertson. We are so good. We are so good, more than you believe. More than you believe, we are so good. You know, Mike said something yesterday on the Liverpool panel show. He was like, you want to know something, Arnie? Even if you don't win, can we get some good football? Mike said something. He was like, even if we lose to Fulham 2-1, but we're playing sexy football and we hit the post 2 to 3 times and our players are just missing chances, we're going to go like, okay, at least the football's getting better. We don't even have that. We don't even have the nice football. We just have the stubbornness. You guys already know the lineup for tomorrow, right? Mallister gave the interview, so he's starting. You guys already know the lineup for tomorrow, right? Can I show you lineup for tomorrow, guys? Let me show you lineup for tomorrow. Guys, this is how well I know Arne Slot, yeah? Forget Wharton and Barcola because they're not signing. Let me show you lineup for tomorrow. Kerkez, Wirtz, Gravenberg, Jones. Let me show you lineup for tomorrow, yeah? Watch this. This is the lineup for tomorrow. By the way, I'm not doing this as an ITK, like, oh my god, I know what I'm saying. This is just me, just predicting, just knowing what Arne Slot is. This is the lineup. This is the lineup. The only other possibility is he starts his son instead of Wirtz. That's it. That's it. I'm just basically, I'm just choosing one of these two. That's it. These two, I'm choosing one of them. Which one of these two is going to start? Gakpo or Wirtz? That's it. Other than this, the rest, I'm sure will start. This guy, like, Mallister gave an interview on Sky Sports, so he's definitely starting. Ekitike, I got no one else anyway. Soboslai play here. He won't drop Gravenberg or Jones. These and the back two we already know. Kerkez will start because Robertson started the last game, and Bradley will play fullback because he looks at Frimpong as a right winger. There you go. That's our lineup tomorrow. Guys, put the fries in the bag. He doesn't play Wirtz here. He doesn't. So he either plays left wing or bench. That's it. That's it. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Enjoy the good football. Enjoy the good vibes. And then people wonder why I watch shit TV. Shit TV is more entertaining than this. If I put up an episode of garbage TV right now, you will enjoy watching it. If I play a game of Super Mario right now, I promise you it will be more entertaining. If I try to guess 150 countries in under 15 minutes and I achieve it, it's more entertaining. Seeing me go through the struggle. If I play Sonic the Hedgehog right now, it's more entertaining. If I load up jumpers for goalposts, it's more entertaining. Ma khalas, we already know what's going to happen in the game. We already know. Soboslai is going to be in this area right here. Mallister is going to be here. Then everyone say he got no legs. Let me remove all this, yeah? Let me remove. I predict that he starts Gakpo. This is my prediction, right? So we already know what's going to happen. Gakpo, cut in. Kirk is here by himself. Ekitike drops deep. Mallister drops deep. You know, Jones is here. Gravenberg has license to roam forward. Soboslai is here. I've got this whole area congested. And then Bradley's trying to invert. And then we've got no width at all. We try to create some shit down the middle. Come on. Come on. Big up my guy Joe, who says Heaps Up Slot continues to have heated arguments with the players, and that's what they look like. No ideas on how to fix it. They just blame them. Brother, this whole area of the pitch, like, how is it that this whole area right here, the whole area here is just congested with fucking players? How? Because Ekitike drops deep, Jones is here, Gravenberg is here, Mallister is here, Soboslai is a midfielder playing right wing, so he'll be in this area. Bradley inverts. But where is the width? I've got no one here. Except when Kerkez decides to make a marauding run. And more dangerously, actually, I've got no one in the penalty box. Nothing works. Nothing works. Unfortunately. This is so sad, man. This is actually so sad. Man. We are so pathetic and embarrassing to watch. We are pathetic and embarrassing to analyze. I actually put up a really good analysis video where I brought up the stats and the eye test and everything. It's just fucking... You know, even by the way, Kika, thank you, Joe. Kika's an Arsenal fan. He got nothing to do with Liverpool. He could banter us by saying I'm slotting, but even he's like, how the hell is he still here? How the hell is he still here? How? I'm asking Gravenberch to be Vitinha. He's not. I'm asking Jones to be Joao Neves. He's not. I'm asking McAllister to be Fabian Ruiz. He's not. I'm asking Gakpo to be Kvaratskhelia. He's not. I'm asking Ekitike to be Dembele. He's not. I'm asking Szoboszlai to be Desiree Doué. He's not. Bradley is not Hakimi. Kerkez is not Nuno Mendes. Yahi, put the PSG thing in the bag. Put the PSG thing in the bag. The PSG thing is not working. And guess what, William? You want to know what the correct answer is right now? Chat, I am going to play William's game. Regardless who you support, I want you to actually answer. If you are the Liverpool sporting director right now and you have one choice, either sell Salah or sack Slot, what's your choice? Go on. Forget me, they will say I'm biased. Who should be sacked? Slot or Mo? You choose. Here you go. Here you go. Forget me. Forget me. I'm biased. They will say I'm biased. That's not an option. You have to choose one, Luke. Bin Slot. It's time. You want to know something, at least with Mo? Mo, at least in the last 2 to 3 months of the season, can go on a goal scoring run and score like 11, 12 goals that get me top 4 or something. Like, at least he can give me a goodbye, like a nice goodbye before he leaves. Like, at least the new manager can come in and maybe get something out of Mo. Maybe make him striker because Isak is injured. I don't know. Something. At least I have a bit of belief in the guy that had 47 GA. Yes, but the problem is you are very stubborn. Like, you think you saying this makes you, like, you know, in Arabic we say al-muhannak. Like, you are this elite thinker. Like, you're the philosopher of football. But you were wrong, because Salah got 47 GA, and without him staying at the club, we wouldn't have won the Premier League. Factually speaking, without Mo, we don't win the league. Done. So you were wrong. So don't act like you said something that was smart or intelligent. It's actually stupid. Like, you're trying to point out something you said as if it's a gotcha moment when you said something that's stupid and wrong. That's the truth. Exactly. It's called being wrong and strong. No, actually, we do know. Actually, we do know who's getting 47 GA in the Liverpool side last year. Olise ain't getting 47 GA. Doué ain't getting 47 GA. Dembele ain't getting 47 GA. Yamal ain't getting 47 GA. Done. We don't even have the goals and assists. Statistically, output-wise, strictly output-wise, forget performances, forget game winners like against Brighton or against City, forget any moments he had last season, forget it. Not a single individual is getting 47 GA. Oh, they're gonna get distributed, just like Diaz distributed them with Nunes and distributed them with Gakpo last season. They distributed. Do you guys know that Diaz plus Nunes plus Gakpo combined last season is less than Salah distributed? Don't try to be a smartass, please. You cannot. No one can deny that without Mo we would have been successful. It's impossible. Forget Mo this season. We're not talking about this season. If you're going to deny the fact that without Mo we don't win the league last year, that you're in complete denial. This guy won the Golden Boot, the Playmaker Award, and created the most big chances in the whole league. If I go to the stats last season, by the way, I'll actually embarrass you. Like, I want you to know this. Like, it'll be embarrassing. And by the way, this is not just a statistical thing. This is an eye test thing. We can go eye test too, no problem. I could go eye test too if you don't want to do stats. I will literally embarrass you with every single category you want to go to. Any category you want to go to, we'll embarrass you right now. You want to go there? We could go there. You want to go to last season? Let's go to last season, guys, that we don't know had we not had Mo, we'd won the league or not. So let's just look at it quickly. Top scorer in the league, Salah. Top assist in the league, Salah. GA, Salah. Even FOTMOB rating, Salah. Expected goals, Salah. Where's the chances created? Let's go. Big chances created. Oh, guess what? It's Salah again. He had the most goals in the league, the most assists in the league, and the most big chances in the league. But we don't know. We might have distributed it. Let's look at the distribution. Let's look at the distribution last season for Liverpool, yeah? Let's look at the distribution for Liverpool. Let's look at Liverpool distribution, you guys. Liverpool. Stats. Premier League 24-25. Let's look at the distribution. We might have distributed it, you guys. Let's look at the distribution. So let's distribute it. So, the goals. Jota RIP. If I combine Gakpo and Diaz and RIP Jota, I combine 3 players, I get most goals alone. Now let's go look at more distribution. Let's look at the assists in 24-25. 1 second. Let's look at the assists in 24-25. If I combine Trent, Szoboszlai, 1 second, this is actually 12 right here. If I combine Trent, Szoboszlai, and Luis Diaz, I get Salah assists alone, distributed. Guys, they would have distributed it across the team. Distribution. Let's go to big chances created last season, yeah? Distributed it. They would have distributed it. If I combine Trent and Szoboszlai big chances created, I get Salah alone big chances created. And on top of all this, these guys took set pieces. So if I go down the list, like if I go to the players that were outfield players who didn't take set pieces, like Diaz and Gakpo combined had 10 less big chances created than Salah alone. But guys, we don't know. Without Salah, we would have won the league. And this is the edgy people. Like, he came in here going like, I told you we should have sold him 2 years ago. Yeah, but you were wrong. But you were wrong. Because we wouldn't have won the league without Mo. We wouldn't have won the league without Mo. So you're wrong regardless. Like, it doesn't make you right. That doesn't disprove your point either. Because you said he should have gone 2 years ago. So you were wrong. Because he was our best player in the year where we challenged under Klopp and failed. And he was our best player the year after and we won the league. So you were wrong and you were wrong. So you were wrong twice. Don't try to be edgy just for the sake of it. But this is just selection. Like, it's typical selection. Like, he always thinks like, oh, it's a gotcha moment and I said something. And I'm this like intelligent tactical that you guys don't understand the sport. Only I do. And then you're in this position. So it is what it is. Anyway, guys. We suck. We suck. Liverpool stinks. Liverpool suck. I don't even back us to win to tomorrow's game. I hope we do, but I just don't back us to win tomorrow's game. Never mind Arsenal. We'll be there tomorrow, inshallah, for Liverpool Fulham. And we will be there for City Chelsea. Thank you to everyone who sent in a super chat. Thank you to everyone who supported me. Thank you to everyone who's shown this channel love. We continue to grow only with the thanks to you guys and thanks to you guys' support and consistent help on the channel. Thank you guys so much. The road to 69K continues. And I can only be thankful to you guys. Let's just get to 250 likes before we wrap up the stream. That's our initial target. We're 15 likes away. Close the live chat. Get me to 250 likes. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, OK Jersey. Link in the description. I enjoy doing these solo shows because I can just interact with you guys too. Tomorrow is a packed day. Liverpool watch along, inshallah. City Chelsea watch along. And after that, we got the Ahwa, of course, at 9:30. So plenty of content coming your way. I appreciate and love you all. And tomorrow we see Matisse manage Chelsea as well. Or is it Dan Potts tomorrow? I think it's Dan Potts tomorrow. Matisse is the game after. By the way, there are also, just so you guys know, there is Premier League games on Wednesday and Thursday too. There is Premier League games on Wednesday and Thursday too. So keep this in mind. So anyway, love you all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to every single super chatter. This is going to redirect you over to the Ram stand. Ram is currently live. Go show him some love. We want to make Ram grow. He's currently at 626 subs. Want to try get him to 1K subs ASAP. And yeah, I'm see you guys back tomorrow on the watch along, inshallah. Peace. Husam Raid in Ram's chat.